We'll be diving into 30 fascinating and slightly eerie stories experienced by children. 3 creepy urban legends involving children. 1. The chilling mystery of the red room seen by children at night.
Imagine a child, alone in their room, late at night. They innocently type the words, "red room," into their search bar, unaware of the terrifying consequences that might follow. According to an unsettling urban legend, this seemingly harmless action triggers a series of mysterious and inexplicable events. The Red Room is rumored to be a place of no return, a digital abyss that once entered, there's no coming back. This story has taken on a life of its own, spreading through internet forums and urban legends sites like wildfire. But what's truly eerie are the countless reports from children who claim to have dreamed about this room, amplifying the spine-tingling whispers surrounding it.
2. The sinister park where children disappear.
Picture a quiet, sunny afternoon in a local park. Laughter fills the air as children play on swings and slides. But beneath this idyllic scene lurks a terrifying secret. According to a long-standing urban legend, this park harbors a dark history. Children have been known to vanish without a trace right in the middle of play. Locals tell of a time when incidents were all too common, and though years have passed, the sinister reputation lingers. The stories are chilling, children disappearing near swings, vanishing from slides, turning this park from a place of joy to a haunting reminder of the unknown.
3. The ghostly encounter with the red child at midnight.
In the stillness of the night, as the world sleeps, a ghostly figure is said to emerge from the shadows in a certain town. A figure known only as the Red Child. According to the legend, this spectral child is drenched in red from head to toe and moves silently through the darkness. Many locals recount eerie encounters where this figure appears out of nowhere, following children who are unfortunate enough to be walking alone. The fear of this ghostly child is so intense that it has driven residents to avoid nighttime strolls altogether, leaving the streets eerily quiet after dark.
3 mysteries hidden in traditional Japanese celebrations for children. 1. The enigmatic origins of Shichigo-san.
Shichigo-san is a traditional celebration in Japan, known for marking the growth of children at the ages of 3, 5, and 7. But behind this joyous occasion lies a mystery that has puzzled many for generations. Why were these specific ages chosen? There are various theories. Some suggest it's tied to ancient survival rates. Others believe it marks significant spiritual milestones in a child's life. The intertwining influences of Shintoism and Buddhism have shaped this tradition into what we see today, yet the true origins remain shrouded in mystery, leaving us to wonder about the deeper significance of these numbers.
2. The hidden meaning behind Setsubun's bean throwing ritual.
On the surface, Setsubun's bean throwing ritual appears to be a fun and light-hearted activity, especially for children who gleefully chase away demons. But delve deeper, and you'll uncover a profound meaning behind this age-old practice. Originally, this ritual was a powerful exorcism meant to cleanse the home of evil spirits, with children playing a crucial role. It was believed that their innocence and purity amplified the cleansing power of the beans. But why beans? And who or what are these demons? Various theories persist, each adding to the layers of mystery that continue to be explored to this day.
3. The intriguing mysteries of Children's Day and the Tango no Seku celebration.
Children's Day, known as Tango no Seku, is a celebration dedicated to the healthy growth of boys. However, its origins stretch far back in history, where it was once a ritual aimed at warding off plagues and disasters. The vibrant koi-shaped windsocks koinabori and the ceremonial samurai helmets kabuto are more than just decorations. They're symbols of protection, steeped in ancient lore. But why the koi fish? This choice may be linked to an ancient Chinese legend, a connection that continues to intrigue historians and cultural scholars alike. These elements, full of hidden meaning, offer a glimpse into a tradition rich with mystery and symbolism.
Three mysteries hidden in children's drawings. 1. The enigma of the mysterious figure all children seem to draw.
Imagine a scenario where countless children, from different backgrounds and environments, all independently draw the same mysterious figure. Reports have surfaced of this phenomenon, where children create images of a person with strikingly similar features, matching hairstyles, clothing, and most notably, eyes that seem to pierce through the page. What's even more unsettling is that these similarities appear despite the absence of any shared influence from home or school. Why do these children, who have never met, draw the same eerie figure? This baffling mystery continues to puzzle psychologists and researchers alike, as they search for answers in the depths of the human mind.
2. Prophetic visions in children's drawings.
In some cases, children's drawings seem to possess a chilling ability to predict the future. There are instances where a child's seemingly innocent sketch has depicted scenes of future events, disasters, family occurrences, and other moments that later unfold exactly as drawn. These are not just random coincidences. The details in these drawings are often eerily accurate. What unknown forces are at play in these prophetic images? The mystery of how children can foresee events through their art remains an unexplained phenomenon, leaving us to wonder if these drawings are more than just imagination.
3. The strange case of imaginary friends brought to life in art.
Children often create imaginary friends, but what if these friends are more than just figments of imagination? In some drawings, these imaginary friends are depicted with such clarity and detail, complete with names, personalities, and distinct appearances, that it's as if they truly exist in another realm. Some speculate that these friends could be spiritual entities, or perhaps companions from a past life, making these drawings a window into something beyond our understanding. The question of whether these figures are purely imaginary or connected to something deeper continues to provoke debate and fascination.
3 astonishing cases of the truth behind children's supernatural powers. 1. Children with telepathic abilities.
Imagine a child who can reach into the thoughts of others, sensing emotions and ideas without a single word being spoken. Among the most intriguing cases are those involving twins, siblings who, despite being separated by distance, share an inexplicable mental connection. Reports of twins feeling each other's emotions, or even knowing what the other is thinking, are not uncommon. Scientists have coined this phenomenon telepathy, speculating that synchronized brainwaves might be at play. Yet, despite numerous studies, the true nature of this mysterious ability remains elusive, leaving us to wonder if telepathic children could be tapping into a hidden potential of the human mind.
2. Children who dream the future.
Some children claim to possess an extraordinary gift, the ability to see the future in their dreams. Imagine dreaming of an event, only to witness it unfold exactly as envisioned days or even weeks later. These prophetic dreams often involve loved ones, family members, or close friends, and can be so precise that they defy explanation. Is this merely a coincidence, or do these children truly have the ability to glimpse into the future? The idea that some young minds can peer beyond the veil of time is as fascinating as it is unsettling, raising questions about the limits of human perception.
3. Children with healing hands.
Finally, we come to the most astonishing power of all, the ability to heal others with just a touch. There have been reports from parents who claim their child possesses a remarkable gift. When these children touch a sick or injured person, the pain lessens and the symptoms improve. This so-called healing ability has baffled both parents and doctors alike, as the effects seem real, yet defy all conventional medical explanations. While some dismiss these accounts as mere placebo or wishful thinking, others believe these children might hold a key to unlocking powers we can scarcely comprehend. Could it be that within these young hands lies the power to heal?
3 scary stories passed down to children around the world. 1. Blue Boy in Brazil.
In the quiet countryside of Brazil, there's a story that strikes fear into the hearts of children. The tale of the Blue Boy has been passed down for generations, serving as a grim reminder of the unknown. Legend has it that this boy, with skin as blue as the night sky, roams the streets after midnight. He is said to visit the homes of unsuspecting families, softly knocking on windows, pleading to be let inside. But beware, those who open their doors to him are never seen again. The entire household is said to fall into an eternal sleep, never to wake. Parents often recount this eerie story to their children, a cautionary tale to keep them from staying up too late.
2. The Mummipet of Finland.
Deep within the folklore of Finland lies a terrifying creature known as the Mummipet. This nightmarish being is said to dwell in the darkest corners of the forest, lurking and waiting for lost children to cross its path. The Mummipet is a shapeshifter, able to transform into the embodiment of a child's deepest fears. No one knows its true form, as it changes to become whatever each child dreads most. Parents tell this story to warn their children of the dangers that lie within the forest, reminding them that once the Mummipet finds you, escape is impossible.
3. The Kune of Japan.
Finally, we come to the spine-chilling tale of the Kune, a story that haunts the rural villages of Japan. The Kune is said to be a strange, white figure that twists and races in the distance, often spotted in the middle of rice fields. But heed this warning: if you see it, you must never look directly at it. The legend claims that those who gaze upon the Kune lose their sanity, driven mad by the sight of its unnatural movements. Children are especially warned to avoid the Kune at all costs. Yet, stories persist of curious children who, despite the warnings, sought to uncover its true nature only to be consumed by madness.
3 mysterious entities that appear in children's dreams. 1. The black shadow that appears at night.
Many children have reported encountering a black shadow in their dreams. This shadow takes on a human-like form, silently drifting around the child, watching, waiting. It often emerges suddenly in the dead of night, its presence looming as children lie in bed, caught in a dream. The shadow says nothing, but its intense, silent gaze instills a deep sense of dread. Psychologists suggest this figure could be a manifestation of unconscious fears. But the question remains, why does the same shadow appear to so many children? This dark figure continues to haunt the dreams of the young, its true origin shrouded in mystery.
2. The fake friend who pretends to be a companion.
At times, children find themselves playing with a fake friend in their dreams. This figure often seems friendly at first, engaging in playful activities as if they were a real companion. But soon, the facade fades, and the friend begins to exhibit strange and unsettling behavior. The most chilling moment often comes when this friend says they must disappear before the real friend arrives. As they vanish, children are left with an overwhelming sense of unease, sometimes even carrying that fear into their waking lives. Those who have experienced this dream often grow fearful of their actual friends, unsure if they can trust the familiar anymore.
3. the red-eyed man who suddenly appears.
Finally, we come to the most terrifying figure of all, the red-eyed man who appears without warning in children's dreams. This man is expressionless, with nothing to distinguish him except for his eyes. Eyes that glow a vivid, unsettling red. He says nothing, does nothing, but simply stares, his gaze burning into the mind of the child. Even after waking, the terror lingers, as if the dream itself has left a permanent mark on their soul. Children who encounter the red-eyed man describe a foreboding feeling that something terrible is about to happen the moment their eyes meet his. What makes this figure even more unnerving is that he's a common visitor in the dreams of children around the world. The red-eyed man, with his piercing stare, is a universal figure of fear and nightmare that no child can easily escape.
The hidden meanings behind 3 common childhood rituals. 1. The charm to heal injuries.
When children get hurt, they often chant the phrase, "Pain, pain, go away," as if by magic, the pain will disappear. But did you know this simple chant has roots that stretch back to ancient healing rituals? It's not just a childish rhyme, it's a form of mental support, a way to soothe the mind and ease the pain. By repeating these words like an incantation, the brain begins to feel a sense of relief, and in some cases, the pain actually lessens. This ritual, passed down through generations, is more than just words. It's a connection to a time when healing was as much about the mind as it was the body.
2. The red string and the pinky swear.
Pinky swears may seem like an innocent game, a simple promise between friends. But beneath this playful gesture lies a much deeper meaning. The origin of this ritual goes back to the belief in the red string of fate, an invisible thread that binds destined people together, often linked to marriage or solemn vows. When children link their pinkies, they're unknowingly participating in a ritual that once symbolized deep connections and unbreakable bonds. This ancient practice, transformed into a childhood game, carries with it the weight of promises made and kept throughout history.
3. The Teru Bozu and the rain ritual.
At first glance, the Teru Bozu seems like a simple charm to keep the rain away, a playful superstition passed down through the ages. But this little paper doll is far more than just a weather charm. In reality, it's a part of an ancient agricultural ritual, a prayer for the growth of crops and the well-being of the community. The act of hanging a Teru Bozu wasn't just about wishing for sunny days. It was a way to invoke blessings, ensuring peace and prosperity for the entire village. Children who perform this ritual are tapping into a powerful tradition, one that was believed to bring good fortune not just to themselves, but to their families and neighbors as well.
3 chilling accounts of children's past life memories. 1. The boy who recalled his death.
A young boy captivated everyone's attention with his startling claim. He vividly remembered his past life as a soldier who perished in battle. With unnerving accuracy, he recounted the harsh realities of warfare, describing the battlefield's location, the sounds of combat, and even the emotions he felt during his final moments. Researchers intrigued by his story later identified a historical battlefield that precisely matched his description. The discovery shook the community, raising profound questions about the nature of memory and reincarnation. Skeptics and believers alike are baffled by how a child could retain such detailed memories from a life seemingly lived long ago. 2.
The girl who remembered another family.
A young girl's story began when she spontaneously mentioned her other family. She not only recalled her previous name, but described in detail her former home and each family member, painting vivid images of her past life interactions. Her current family, driven by curiosity and skepticism, embarked on a journey to uncover the truth. which led them to a small town several hundred miles away. There, they found records of living relatives that confirmed her recollections. The news stirred local and scientific communities, sparking debates about the existence of past lives. Her tale, filled with longing and detailed memories, continues to inspire those who hear it, challenging our understanding of human consciousness.
3. The child who knew details of a land never visited.
In an extraordinary case, a child described a remote village with such intricacy that it seemed impossible he had never visited. He detailed the village layout, named local landmarks, and described festivals and daily routines with the familiarity of a long-time resident. His parents, initially amused, became intrigued when he started mentioning historical events and architectural details that were peculiarly accurate. A historian eventually took interest and confirmed the veracity of his descriptions against ancient records of a little-known village in a distant land. The child's profound connection to a place he had never physically been puzzles experts, who are left grappling with the implications of his memories on our understanding of time and identity.
3 mysterious entities that have contacted children. 1. The white hand that appears outside the window.
One night, a young girl looked out her bedroom window and was met with a chilling sight: a white hand tapping on the glass. This hand returned again and again, always visiting her room in the dead of night. The girl could even feel its touch in her dreams, a sensation so real it left her trembling. But when her family checked, there was nothing to be found, no sign of the hand, no trace of its presence. What or who was this white hand? Its true nature remains a mystery, but the experience is forever etched into the girl's memory, haunting her long after the visits ceased.
2. The blue boy in the forest.
A young boy once wandered into the woods, where he encountered a strange figure, a blue boy who seemed to appear out of nowhere. The blue boy smiled softly and beckoned the child deeper into the forest. But just as they ventured further, the blue boy vanished without a trace. Later, when the area was investigated, a chilling story emerged: a child had gone missing in that very spot years before. The boy continued to see the blue boy in his dreams, always appearing suddenly and disappearing just as quickly. Was this a ghost, a lost soul trapped between worlds? The boy's encounters raised more questions than answers, leaving an unsettling sense of the unknown.
3. The playful shadow.
Children sometimes speak of playing with a black shadow, an entity that seems to appear out of nowhere. This shadow plays with them, joining in their games, but vanishes the moment an adult enters the room. At night, the shadow becomes bolder, materializing in their rooms to play a game of chase. But as time goes on, what was once playful turns sinister, and the children begin to fear the shadow. It looms over them, casting a dark presence that fills their hearts with dread. Why does this shadow appear? What is it really? No one knows, but its visits leave a lingering terror that the children can't shake.
3 chilling accounts of children's past life memories. 1. The floating light that lulls children to sleep.
Many children have reported seeing a mysterious light floating in their rooms just before they drift off to sleep. This light gently flickers, almost as if it's beckoning them into a peaceful slumber. But what is this light? Its true nature remains unknown. Scientists suggest it might be a visual hallucination triggered by the brain as it transitions into sleep, a phenomenon that occurs just before entering the dream state. Yet, the fact that children all over the world describe seeing this same light raises questions. Could it be more than just a trick of the mind? Is it possible that something else, something beyond our understanding, is at play?
2. The phantom playmate.
Parents often witness their children playing with an invisible friend, engaging in lively conversations and games with someone no one else can see. To the children, this playmate is as real as any person, a vivid presence that fills their time with joy and companionship. But to adults, these playmates are invisible, leaving them to wonder. Are these just figments of a child's imagination? Or could they be something more? Some researchers believe these playmates are the product of a child's rich imagination, a harmless creation of the mind. But others aren't so sure. The line between fantasy and reality blurs, and the true nature of these phantom friends remains a subject of intrigue and debate.
3. Visions at the edge of wakefulness.
There are moments when children, just waking up, find themselves caught between the dream world and reality. In this state, the boundaries between what is real and what is imagined become hazy, and strange visions often appear before their eyes. They might see bizarre creatures, unfamiliar places, or surreal scenarios that make them question whether they are still dreaming. This phenomenon, known as hypnagogia, occurs when the brain hovers between wakefulness and sleep, creating vivid and sometimes unsettling hallucinations. While science explains this as a natural part of the sleep cycle, the experiences can be so intense and lifelike that they leave children and even adults wondering what is real and what is not. The mystery of these waking visions continues to fascinate, as the full depth of this phenomenon remains unexplored.
Thank you for watching until the end.